Hello, everybody. My name is Tshiyamba. So, how many of you guys have been on a roller coaster? Okay, I'm seeing a nice amount of hands. How many of you are scared of them? Not the same amount of hands, but I am. I'm very scared of roller coasters. But a lot like roller coasters is confidence. Confidence is a roller coaster within itself. Sometimes you're feeling it, sometimes you're not. And we just have to find a way to navigate through that. So I want to tell you guys a little bit of a story about how I lacked confidence, gained it, questioned it, and then now I'm accepting it. So when I was in 7th grade, I would always wear this purple sweater. This sweater was literally like a second skin to myself. I wore that sweater to class, at home, to the grocery store, everywhere. It wasn't until I got to college that I realized I wore that sweater to conceal myself, to hide myself. I was not happy with my body. I wasn't happy with who I was. And for a 7th grade girl, this is normal. This is not something new. Every day, me in that sweater. It was a purple one. I remember how it looked. It had fuzziness inside, and it made me feel cozy. But one day I realized I cannot keep walking around in this sweater. I can't keep walking around with this second skin that doesn't really define who I am. As time went on, I started to shed that sweater, just like you shed skin every single day. I shed that sweater and I realized, you know what? It's time to change your outfit. It's time to change the style of what you wear. You kind of have cool shirts. Why don't you show them off? That is when I realized my lack of confidence, my lack of being who I wanted to be, my lack of being an amazing person. So as that lacking started to grow within my mind and I started to realize it, and it was just that elephant that was in the room stuffing me into the corner, I realized something had to change. So I got to high school. As many of us know, high school is not the best place sometimes. And for me, it wasn't. But I realized I am who I am and what I have to say is important. So I got into musicals. I love to sing, I love to dance, I love to just be on stage as I am now. And I met these two people, my two directors, Natalie and Marcus. They really changed the game of what confidence was. So during the time that I met Natalie and Marcus, I met them during the musical Grease. And lucky enough, I got the part of Rizzo. And let me tell you guys, I was terrified. I was like, how are you guys gonna put me on this stage as Rizzo, and I don't even know how to sing loud enough that people in the back of the audience can hear me? But they pushed it out of me. They told me what you have is important. Your voice is amazing. The way you speak is amazing. The way you get presence when you walk into a room is amazing. And so I started to believe them. That little bit of confidence that they instilled in me, I started to believe it, and I started to water it and let it grow like a plant growing from the ground. And I told myself, you know what? You got this. So it comes opening night, and I am scared, like I am now. I'm nervous, and I'm thinking about, oh my God, how am I going to sing this big opening number? And how am I going to sing this number during the musical? And I told myself, you know what, take a breath, you got this. I went out on that stage and I put all of my nerves away. I left all of my nerves behind the curtain. And once I got on that stage, I empowered something that I had never felt before. It was like a new version of myself. This confidence that I had been watering through rehearsals. It finally became a beautiful tree with so many fruits. And I know one tree can only hold one fruit, but I'm telling you, my tree had a lot of fruit on it. And so I got out there and I sang, and once I got backstage, I was so in awe of myself and so amazed of what I could do. But as time went on, I started to question my confidence. With life, you go through many different turns, just like a roller coaster. You go up, you go down, sideways, backwards if they could. I'm pretty sure they could put roller coasters backwards if they could. And that's how it felt like my life was. I came to college, Wayne State College, and my life kind of turned upside down. I didn't know who I was beyond the stage. I didn't know who I was beyond high school. And I was nervous coming into college, just like I was before I was going on stage, just like I was when I was that girl wearing that purple sweater. And I realized you can't keep doing this. You can't keep reverting back to that purple sweater, that shell. You have to just let it out. I came to school as a pre-med major. I changed my major 3 times. 3 times. And I felt inadequate. I felt like, why did I come to school just to disappoint my parents, my immigrant parents, who wanted me to be this amazing doctor? And through confidence and talking with people and instilling confidence within myself, I realized you have so much more potential than just a label. Being a pre-med student, it was great. The biology classes were hard. But I told myself, find what you love and find what you want to do. But with that questioning, just like that roller coaster, came a dip. And I had my friends. Let me tell you, they're baddies. I love my friends. They are amazing. They have good personalities. They're beautiful. They are slimmer than me. And for a long time, I hated my body. I hated how I looked. And I wanted to get a new sense of who I was. With my friends came Instagram as well. I was following maybe not the wrong people, but people that didn't embody who I was, who I looked like. So I decided, okay, you can't keep living in a way that's going to make you tear yourself down every single day. That's not healthy. That's not okay. So I decided it's time to make a change. I appreciate my friends and I love my friends and they're beautiful in each and every single one of their own ways. But I had to find beauty and confidence and love for myself. And it comes with Instagram as well. I had to stop looking at people who I was never going to look like and start looking at people who looked similar to me, but I was still never going to look like them. No matter how much makeup I wore, no matter how much I changed my clothes, no matter how much I changed my hair, I wasn't going to look like the people I saw on my phone screen. So I woke up every day and I told myself, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're more than what life can be. I tell myself every day, even if I walk in a room with a million people who have the same idea, I am the one person who's different because I'm me. Just like every single one of you, if you walk into a room with a million people who all have the same idea, what makes you different is that you are you, and you bring something different to the table. Which brings me into acceptance. I have finally decided that I'm going to accept life as it goes. Just like once you get on the roller coaster, you buckle yourself up and you sit in that seat and they bring that harness down, you have to accept that you're on the ride. You can't go back. You can't tell them to stop the ride midway. You can't stop it at the top. You have to go through every single bump, curb, turn, hill, all of it. You have to. And that's where I started to accept myself. I started to accept what I was embodying. I started to accept who I wanted to be in this world. The message that I want to leave with you guys today is that be who you are. Don't be like me, that girl in the purple sweater who was trying to hide herself from the world. Be loud and be proud and be what you're meant to be. It's important to love yourself, to be confident in yourself. But it's also important to know that it's not going to be a straight linear line up, 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 up. You're going to have those dips. You're going to have those down times. You're going to have moments where you just question yourself, am I really good enough? And you have to wake up and you have to tell yourself every single day, I am. I am something worth it. I am someone who's worth it. I am the one person who's going to change my life today. So with this, be confident, love yourself, and be amazing because you are amazing. Thank you.